282 of my money, 5 strength, 3 dex, 5 int, 3 levels, and all non-permanent skills. We are level 12 still, which is good. We did get that level of Master Disassembler, which is also very good. So now we can craft more things. Got a good little start here. We got a bunch of components, a bunch of cool weapons, and a lot of stuff we can't even hold on to. Let's get rid of this Journeyman Saber. Peasant's Morningstar. It's a banana axe, or a banana mace. It's 3 bananas strapped to the top of a mace. That's great. Squishy, indeed. All right, let's see what we have going on here. We have the Exterminator. I don't really know how much we're going to be using the Exterminator. I know I brought it down here specifically so that I could use it. But I think we send that to our future selves. This feels so nice to swing like crazy. So I thought we had an item that had like the Spectral Slash. I don't think we do though. I think we lost it. Yeah. That's a shame. Sword Speed would be nice. Deflect, also pretty good. Mostly I just want to get more points into Artisan, though. Maybe Master Disassembler as well now, and Master Smith. 1 point in Gourmet is really just all you need, yeah? Hello. Goodbye. I don't even know if it's worth breaking these enemies down. It probably isn't. There we go. Nope, don't get stuck on the vertices. Get out of my way, severed head. I'm on a mission. 1,500 experience. Oh, we're getting a higher kill streak. I thought it capped out at 10. I mean, it looks like it's kind of capping out. Interesting. That hole is a death trap. That's right, get wrecked. Have 3 enemies die in a single explosion. Probably not going to happen. Seems very unlikely. We can make an attempt, though. I don't have any inventory space. Oh, man. It'd be great if I had that upgraded sack, yeah? Let's see, which way did I start from? Was it this way? Yeah. I just gotta follow the bodies that have not been broken down into mush. 26 to 50. See, they're just not really dropping anything that's exciting me. Okay. Wonder if that quest wall ever gets tired of talking. Probably not. It's kind of his job, yeah? $13 to $19. Okay. That was a pretty good conclusion to this floor. I guess I'm not done with this floor yet, but I'm pretty much done with this floor. I kill streaked most of it. I had a brief mental image of me sword lunging off the edge there. That was a terrifying thought. Let's not do that. That would be great. So we do have 300 hit points. We've been trying to work at getting some permanent HP from the alchemy things that we've learned about. I don't really know how well those are going to work in the long run, but we'll see. We'll find out. A free skill point into riposte, huh? Interesting. That's interesting. Riposte is a skill that is definitely a good skill. Where is it? It allows you to increase the damage of your next blow by a percentage when you block. It is a really good skill. It would require me to actually block attacks, which I only do from time to time when it suits me. What I'm saying is basically it's a skill for people who are better at the game than I am. That is what I'm saying. Knock, knock. I was wondering if you had a button for me. Thank you. Yeah. That's enough of that, good sir. I don't have the inventory space for a key. Okay. I guess we'll drop that. I don't know. I have too many crafting ingredients. Can you imagine how crazy it's going to be when I have more crafting ingredients? Piercing wand. Floor 2. I went the wrong way. I really went the wrong way. Alright, I didn't want that combo anyway. Another quest wall? Interesting. Okay, well, we went in a big loop, so that's pretty neat. Somehow, it all worked out. So floor 2, we should have a shop. Next floor, we should have a smithy. Unfortunately, we don't really have the tools to create a great weapon. We're probably just going to have to sell. I like, but also kind of hate that you can get stuck on the heads. It's funny. It's also not funny. Alright, we're just going to convert that into max HP. At this point, I'm not expecting to win the game. I thought I was going to. I thought I was better at the game than I am, but I'm not, so we're not going to worry about it. I think we are quite close to completing the game. I think we're getting there. I'm just not quite feeling it yet. I don't know. Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to destroy 3 enemies in 1 explosives. That's not going to happen. Weak, wimpy little mace head. Okay. Maybe. Maybe we could find the reagents again? Maybe. There's a hope and a dream that we could find a reagent. One of the reagents that we need. I think we need 2 of them. I think there was like a slot in there for 2 of them, but I don't know for sure. I'm really just speculating about that at this point. I had them. I held on to them for the long... Yeah, you're as confused as me, buddy. What's left in this room? Oh, hi. There we go. Now we can engage in fisticuffs, good sir. Nice. Hello, good sir. I do want your healing potions. I think that's the only thing I'm going to be buying here. It's seriously tempting to sell some of these components. Like, I don't really know what these components do, though. That's the thing. Like, some of them have perks, but, like, what does this unbecoming have to do? It doesn't say it does anything. So can we just get rid of those? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know how... This is awkward.
Don't die out there.
Alright. So we have a skill point. We could put it into Artisan. We could put it into Master Disassembler. I'm still thinking we were leaning towards this crafting thing. I think we put it into Master Disassembler. I think crafting is my calling in life at this point. Even though it's probably, at least in certain ways, holding me back. Because I think if we took more combat skills, we would probably have beaten the game already. But I'm having a lot of fun with crafting. That door's locked from the other side. That's because it's opened up down here. Nothing in there is really exciting. Is it opened up from over here? Yes. Do you guys want to fight me? Yeah, you're right. I didn't want that kill streak. As soon as the kill streak is done, the second that the kill streak goes away, they're like, "Oh, now's time. Now's the time to attack, guys." Freaking game. Oof. That was just bad on my part. Okay. Right, my inventory is full. Let's see. This is the really good wand. Yeah, I want to use that wand. That's the one we got from floor 9. We'll even charge it up. And if we could get Wand Slinger, we would get more charges in it. Okay, so we still have no clue where the exit is. That's a shame. It wasn't this way, was it? This was just a dead end. Yeah. There's the shopkeep. That's where we started. I don't know how I missed. I do know how. I swear, I'm seeing components appear and then they're just falling into oblivion. It's really quite off-putting. Alright, we're sending the exterminator down. We're gonna keep it fancy. Let's go. Show me to the promised land, crudely drawn map. I want to go to the anvil. The only reason we want to go to the anvil is to clean up some stuff in our inventory. Maybe get a cool component. I don't know. There's another chute. I see that pressure plate. Oh, yeah. Don't think that I'm not paying attention just because I'm running around like a nut job. Suddenly, enemies are taking a lot more hits. All right. You know, if they weren't spiders, they'd be extremely cute. Yeah, I just don't think it's worth breaking down enemies at this low of level. And the thing is that when you compare something like Master Disassembler, yeah? So Master Disassembler allows you to pull apart melee weapons to get random components. Every point you put into Master Disassembler says that you get more and better components. The same thing isn't the same with Scrap Collector, which just says that sometimes you can retrieve crafting components from slain enemies. So I'm thinking Master Disassembler might just be the better bet. I could be wrong about that. I might be mistaken. Maybe if you get to higher and higher tiers of scavenger, you can find a lot of cool stuff. But I'm starting to have my doubts about its viability. It's nice for getting, like, little components. Like, if I ever get, like, a quest to complete a weapon with a certain number of components, I can just throw something together real quick. It's not too bad. But this is a secret door. And I don't know that just because of the icon on the minimap, although you can see the icon on the minimap. Here's the way up, but we don't want to go to the way up just yet. I'm gonna head this way. Hello. Ooh. Not bad, not bad. The sound of machinery. What does it mean? It's a secret. All right. Yeah, I think the only way to go at this point is back to the secret door. Not a mandatory secret, though, which is nice. I did not want to be locked in this room. Okay, at least some of the threat is gone. There we go. It's like a cool little gem. It takes a lot of weak swings to kill one of these enemies. Even at this level, it's kind of wild. Granted, I've kind of readjusted my stats a little bit to have a little bit more of a focus on intelligence than strength. I feel like the XP gain we're getting from the intelligence is really working out for me. Especially with the kill streaks we can collect on the lower floors. Fire bombs are interesting. Maybe we can potentially complete this quest. And there's the energized acid sample. Get rid of the blade oil. We'll never use that. Okay. So we can disassemble weapons. Of course, our inventory is full. And that can get us things that we can turn into other things. This is a lot of crafting components. I need a good weapon, though. I need, like, a good weapon head. I don't really have that. Okay. Well, let's go to the next floor. We might as well finish this floor. Yeah, I saw it. Did you see it? I definitely saw it. If you didn't see it, you would have died right there. Okay, you probably wouldn't have died, but you would have taken damage. Okay, I'll show it to you. It's right over here. Pressure plate. Very scary. Very dangerous. Hello. Nice. I don't really know what I'm aiming to do. But, you know, finding another healing elixir is nice. We'll take that. We take those. And I guess we might as well clear this last floor, because... why not? You know what? You're making a compelling argument for not clearing that floor. Don't get me wrong. I'm not threatened by that floor. Or by that room. But I find those flying skulls just a little bit too inconvenient to deal with. Unless I have to. Because they have ranged options. I don't know. Maybe it would have been fine. Oh well, it's fine. Let's go fight the boss. It would have been enough to get a level. That's actually would have been a pretty compelling argument if I had realized that before I was already at the shopkeep at the end. Or not the shopkeep, but the end. Okay, what do you have for me, good sir? You have a crappy long blade. You have gloves, which are not good either. You have an empty bottle. I wonder if we could use those empty bottles on the volatile goop. Let's find out.
Got one of those myself. I use it every day. Go, get on, Tiger.
You can? What does it mean? What could you use that for? I don't know. What the heck are we sending down to myself? I actually meant to use that, not... Well, I mean, I guess he's getting the goop. I guess my future self is just gonna be gooped. Hello, spider. How's it going? How are the kids? Oh, is that a slur subject? I'm sorry. I like to think that it's the same spider. I like to think it's the same spider and it's not actually dying, it's just getting knocked out. Oh, you're right there, huh? Okay. Well, could you come over here instead? Yeah. Nice. We got a free point of artisan? That's hilarious. What else do we have here? A shaft, a rod, a helmet that is not better, a bayonet that's not better. +4 dex, that's pretty nice. I don't actually think either of those items are better. That's an okay axe. That's an okay helmet, but I don't think it's okay enough for me to actually take it along. That, though, that I'll hold on to. And switch out one of these trashy hilts with it. And I guess we'll hold on to this courageous hatchet of light, but we probably won't use it. We did gain a level. We can put those like that, I suppose. That's okay. And let's go up to the gauntlet. This is going to be my last run of the night, regardless of how well it goes. Or the day, I guess I should say. Because I will need to get some rest. But hopefully we'll be able to make some forward progress in the gauntlet. We're off to a great start. Oh, we're back at the smithy. Can disassemble that for a weathered holding stick. I actually think that's worse than the rod that we have. Still have a mission to have 3 enemies die in a single explosion. We will probably hold on to that mission until my death. If I had to guess. I'm always so scared when I'm walking forward while deflecting an attack that it's going to... Like, I'm going to walk into it, it's going to deflect at an odd angle. And... Oh. Alright, game. Now we're talking. Let's head back to the forge, shall we? But yeah, like, when I'm walking forward like this, I'm afraid that it's going to, like, do something weird with the hitbox. And it's going to, like, deflect it back into me. Alright. Fighter's Rod of Daring. We have the Fiendish Mace Head. Look at that. That looks like a potato smasher. Is this potato smasher going to be smashing skulls? Potentially. We're going to give it the Fearsome Haft of the Watch. It doesn't... That doesn't really fit well with the aesthetic, yeah? Maybe we could throw on a Knightly Grip? That also doesn't really... I mean, we could do something like that. It's a little jank. But we can at least make it look proper. Unlike this, which really doesn't. Although, could we maybe switch that out? Could we maybe put this here? And, like... I don't know about that one, Chief. I guess that looks okay. We could maybe hide some of the jank with one of these parts. Like that. It's just a bit weird because the shaft is, like, weirdly curved. I don't know. I don't know. We can't use any of the cross guards. We can put the gem right there. We actually have a few gems that we can put. We can put one in the base like that. We could put another one there to just kind of hide the seam. Yeah? Yeah, kind of. Sort of. Not really. And then we could put that one like right above the hand grip, right there. Along with this one. I wonder if we could just like put them like this, if they would actually show up like that. I'm tempted just to see. And then we could put the pommel at the very bottom. Hold on. Where is... Oh. I got rid of the gem for some reason. We could just put the gem in the pommel like that. How about that? Looks a bit weird, yeah? But we're going to call this the Potato Smasher. Yeah! Alright. It does show. That's actually really funny. Alright. Alright, sure. Sure. It does have a really slow attack speed, but maybe it's fine. We have to go back this way. You can kind of use that to, like, gauge out the hitbox of the weapon. So that's kind of neat. It looks really stupid. But it technically has, like, a mechanical function. Interestingly enough. Oh, I hate all of this. Oh, but I do so much damage now. There we go. Oh, we're already seeing revitalizing drinks, huh? Interesting. Okay. Oh! Get me out of here. Just get me out of here. I don't want it. Go ahead and use the map. You know that thing that we just did? We're gonna do it again. We're gonna beeline straight for the exit, if we can. This does a lot of damage. I like it. I do want to go check out the shop, though. I kind of hate this. I think I'm in my right to hate this. Get out of here. Please let this go down to the shop. I mean, it technically seems like it goes down to the shop, yeah? Honestly, we're not taking a lot of damage from the enemies, which is nice.
It's you, is it? Potions, right?
big old Ono fealty. That's a nice little long blade. Fearsome cutting part of the mockingbird. The Preacher's Proclamation adds a random skill to an item. Pyro Mastery. It's actually really good leg armor. We're gonna take it.
I use it every day. You change, stranger.
We haven't been wearing pants this entire time. That's great. What does Pyro Mastery do? We do have a bunch of fire damage, at least in the form of fire damage, the perk. Your melee fire damage has a random proc chance of 0%. Instead, every fifth hit has a guaranteed proc damage of the fire damage increase of 600%. If you're a pyromancer, your opponent will also be set on fire. We don't have the pyromancer perk, but we may be able to put points into it at some point. Anyway, we're going back. We're going up. I'm not playing reindeer games in the gauntlet. It's not happening. You can't make me. If there's nothing standing between me and the exit, I'm getting out of here. The game has taught me the lesson. The game has taught me the lesson to not play games in the gauntlet. This is the correct lesson. I've learned it before. But apparently I've had to relearn it since. Nice. Okay. I thought I was stuck on my wand permanently. I was scared. I hated that sound. Ah, of course we get caught. So here's the thing. I see my silver key over there in a big red button room. This big red button room. I presume. If I can remember how to jump, that would be great. I'm hoping we don't need to proc the secret. We probably will. This is the labyrinth. This is the gauntlet, not the labyrinth. The labyrinth is something completely different. I'm not playing Diablo 1 anymore. We don't have to traverse the labyrinth. But we got the key. So that's good. It looks like that does go north. I'm probably going to have to come back up here. I didn't want to eat that bug anyway. Alright, well, let's head through here and I guess hope and dream that there's another door out. There's not. Alright, secrets it is. I don't want anything else to do with that room ever again. What's up? You have a cool weapon. You do have a cool weapon, actually. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I might send that down to my future self. Anybody else? You know, I have tools for this. Alright, well, my tools are not as effective as I thought they would be. But I can double tap them. So that's pretty good. Where am I? Oh, I'm wielding the sword. Okay. Alright, let's get this over with. Why is there more enemies in here than I thought there was? I don't know, but this is really distressing. Get out of here. I almost died there. This is why we don't play reindeer games in the Gauntlet anymore. It's too easy to just, like, trip, stub your toe, and die within the span of one room. Way. Mandatory secrets. Extremely, extremely mandatory. Okay. What else going in here? That's a buff staff. We can deal with these enemies without getting trapped in this room. That would be ideal. These floating... No. Let's get rid of this right now. What's giving me that? None of my items are giving me that. Oh, it's my Barboot. Whirlwind Strike. Alright. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Nice. Hi. He actually managed to get that hit off on me. Rude. Okay, let's break down. Do we want to break that down? No, I guess not. Also, what's this silver key for? I have a random silver key in my inventory. Oh. You know what? Sometimes I need to not ask questions. Well, not many options here. No convenient map for today. This is literally a dead end. No, it isn't. There's a path up here. Okay, legs. This axe is making things inconvenient. We weren't wearing any boots this entire time. Nice. Silver key required. Hello. Screw that hallway. Stop. Get away from me. Get away. I don't want you. I don't want you in my life. I hate you so much. Okay. Well, that technically worked. I struggle to complain about that outcome because it technically actually went perfectly fine. Is there anything up above? No. Great. Great. Ah, I have the low ground. You know, I'm really noticing the increased kill power of this heavy weapon. I have no clue how I managed to pull off that deflection. I just happened to tap my right mouse button at the perfect time. I wish I had that reaction time. We don't play games with the Black Widows. Good. Black Widows, no bueno. No fun at all. Recharge my wand. I'm gonna have to send this weapon down. I definitely need to send down That's a Cool Sword. Because we've been utilizing that weapon for a long time, and it's done enormous work for us. But it just loses its it loses its potential at this stage. It just doesn't really cut it. Where's this enemy? Is it over here? Yes. I didn't want to drop down onto a spider. Hey. Thank you. Super Magic Skira of the Dancing Fool. It has improved sack smash. Oh. Is this... I don't have a silver key. There we go. I am getting really good at traversing these rooms. At least somewhat. Maybe I shouldn't say really good. That sounds like it's inviting disaster. But really, these rooms aren't that bad when compared to the nightmare that is the Gauntlet. It definitely has its own challenges, and that's actually a good thing. If it didn't have its own challenges, I would be actually kind of irritated. But it's a different kind of challenge. Also, the erratic way enemies start moving at higher... That's actually pretty okay. At higher difficulties. Oh, alright. Oh, that actually worked. I wasn't expecting that to work, but it did. Shop? Yes.
Lords, we ask you, what are we to do? God of blood, help us master the rage we need to fight the onslaught that is to come.
I still have no clue what the quest wall is talking about. I feel like it's Angelic Cutter of Rage. Interesting. That does almost as much damage as That's a Cool Sword. Let's take it.
Don't die out there.
Now the problem. Inventory Tetris. There we go. That's half of the problem. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
You must then battle as well. It's a cycle. It repeats over and over again through the ages.
I feel like the quest wall was literally talking about my life in the game. Ooh. Okay, let's not go that way unless we have to. That sounds like an extremely annoying thing. Hello? Nope, I kind of hate this. It's not bad. We just gotta wait for these bullies to come and attack me. Nice. There's another one. There we go. And then one more. Well, we could take Pyro Mastery. I think that could be really good in combination with the fire damage. I've mentioned it before. I really don't like percentage chances. I mean, it's not that I don't like percentage chances, but I just find like guaranteed stuff better than percentage chances. Let's see. It would be nice if we could get a Pyromancer point on top of that. What else do we have in here? Golden Tongue, Bloodlust, Spectral Mastery. Spectral Mastery is very good. Maybe we do get a point of Spectral Mastery. I think Pyro Mastery is better. We've put so many points into Pyromancy that we might as well utilize that ability, yeah? Nice. Still no silver key, unfortunately. Did I get all of the pots over here? Yeah, I did. Okay. That's Oblivion. We don't want to jump down there. Oblivion is bad. They made an entire game about how Oblivion is bad. Send down Dassicul Sword and send down that axe. And send down the slicey piece. And all of these rare or uncommon crafting ingredients, except the mace head. I don't think we need that. There we go. We'll leave the rest of it on us for now. I'm a little bit worried. We still haven't found that key yet. Silver key required. So hopefully it's in the last room. This room. I hate this. You're actually evil. Okay.
Is vanity, so you must not love thyself. You must hate it. And the greatest gift in life is acceptance.
Is there a quest wall back here too?
This and that. But do not give it to thyself. For you must not give gifts to thine enemy. And do not accept your work is not done. Come find me another time.
I don't remember if I've ever actually seen a quest wall up here before. It has like the lion emblem on it. It's pretty cool.
But the greatest enemy is yourself. So it is the self you must battle.
They're so weird.
With all your might. Kill.
All right, let's go up to floor 9. We're off to a great start. Maybe I should have sent the purple sword down.
Repeats over and over again for the ages. So you must speak
Only one way to go.
and not mislead.
Hello.
Except the self frees the enemy. And it is known the greatest failure in life is vanity. So you must not love thyself. You must hate it. And the greatest gift in
That
life
guy.
is acceptance. And
That guy
forgiveness.
needs to die.
But do not give it to thyself. You must not give gifts to thine enemy. And do not accept or forgive your past
That's one of those
sins.
ice blast guys, I
They are also
believe.
the enemy. We are besieged on all sides by ourselves. O Lords, we ask you, what are we to do? God of blood, help us muster the rage we need to fight the onslaught that is to come. God of time, give us years of good health, so that we may battle on until victory.
High quality, high octane gaming action here.
We pray to thee,
Truly,
God of
this is a game of all time.
as your flames may scorch the lands they'd inhabited, so that thy children may suffer. God of greed, help us reap the spoils we deserve. God of gumption, give us go forth.
Yeah, I can get behind this little dagger. It really doesn't do a lot of damage, but man, it swings super fast.
We must honor and serve. The greatest friends in life are our elders. But the greatest enemy is yourself. So it is the self you must battle with all your might.
What is this quest wall talking about? I've been listening to him drone on this entire time, and I still don't know.
Cycle.
It's either deep lore or a bunch of nonsense. With Slasher's Keep, honestly, either could be the correct answer. It's a cool looking axe. Get out of here. What's up? It's nice to see, like, a little sneak peek of what is going on down there. Ooh! 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 I thought those were stairs down! We're going this way. The terrifying thing there was that I couldn't back up. I was literally just barely over the edge. Oh, that would have been a disaster. There we go. Here's the correct way. Hello, boys. Look, either you're going to shoot at me and I'm going to fire back, or you're going to charge at me and I'm going to kill you. One of these things is going to happen. Why are you... Alright. You know what? You got me. That was a mistake on my part. I shouldn't have aggroed that guy until I was ready. And that was on me. I deserve that. All right. That's, it's gonna be it for me today, folks. I'm so freaking close. Hey, we can get a permanent view of whatever things that I lost there. Oh, no, it disappeared. All right, well, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. And until next time, happy gaming.